Okay, the next item I come to is Cortana. Cortana and the search bar used to be one and the same thing, but as of the 1903 version of Windows 10, they've been separated out. If I click on Cortana, you can see I have a number of options over here. First of all, you notice it's listening to me. Obviously, I have a microphone set up because I'm talking to you right now in the video, and it's listening to everything I say. Let's go down here to the notebook. And here I've got two sections, an organizer where I can set up things like lists and reminders, suggested tasks, and then skills. Don't think of skills that you have, but skills that Cortana has. So Cortana, you can turn on and off skills such as, let's say, weather. So for example, if I click weather over here, I can set up a city that I want Cortana to be give me weather about, and set up Fahrenheit and Celsius and so on. So that's a list of skills that, and then as you can see here, I can discover more skills. I can take on all sorts of skills that Cortana can have. Down here is devices, and Cortana is compatible with several other types of devices, particularly things like the Microsoft Surface notebook and various other devices that it's capable of connecting to. Smart home devices, for example, smart cameras, that kind of thing. So this is where you would set up those kinds of devices. Next down here, of course, I have the, oops, I didn't mean to sign out. Let me try that again. Next I have down here the accounts, and then finally, and by the way, I can see what account I'm on, and then finally settings. I'm going to go ahead and click on settings, and here you can see, let's close this thing down. I can set several Cortana settings. For example, do I want it to respond automatically when I say, hey Cortana, keep it from sleeping, my computer from sleeping, so that it can hear hey Cortana when I walk in the room and talk to it, if my microphone is set up, keyboard shortcuts, lock screen, so do I want Cortana to run even when my screen is locked, and so on. So accessing calendar, email messages. So I have quite a few settings within Cortana that I can set as well. Cortana is pretty cool, but it does bring up some privacy issues. Now, I did not have it turned on by default. I turned it on for purposes of this video. Well, by the way, you may be wondering what this last item over here is. It's just a feedback setting. I didn't mention it. If I want to feedback to Microsoft about something about Cortana, that's where I can do that. Anyway, I set this up for purposes of demonstration. Normally, I do not have this thing running unless I want it for something, but I typically don't use Cortana for anything. But you know, once in a while it's fun to play around with. I'll just say, Cortana, tell me a joke. How about a medical joke? Did you hear about the pig who lost his voice? He was disgruntled. Okay, very funny. Actually not that funny. So there's Cortana. Knock yourself out, play around with Cortana. You may be asked in a lab to do something with Cortana, and you don't have to have a microphone to do it. You can certainly just click whatever the thing is that you want to do using your mouse, and then set something up in Cortana. So you might be asked to do something in your lab about that.